All right, welcome back. This is a bonus video from the COVID-19. Actually, this video, the idea came from one of my instructor asked me the question. So, what's the COVID-19 affect the real business world and as the professional IT worker or network security expert, how you see the pandemic and its impact on the the IT or the network. See, I think I joined this two figure. The left side is a perimeter and the right side is a traditional the top. So I think I will explain both of them. Okay. Let's start with the right side. Okay, the right side is a traditional the network topology in the most of the enterprise now. We can see here we have our employee. They will choose stay at home, keep social distance. They will access the corporate network by VPN, and they will collaboration with their counterpart by the online meeting system, and maybe someone will choose to go to grocery, choose to go to coffee shop, use the public Wi-Fi. Maybe they will use the laptop or where they will use their mobile device. It's okay, but one different thing is in public place we can not make sure that whether our Wi-Fi or whether our network is secure or not, because we just connect it. We even don't know what inside it, how many hotspot, we don't know. Okay, so the best practice for here in the public network, if you want to visit some website that with the confidential, or even you see this is very important, I highly suggest you should use the VPN first, because VPN can protect us in most case. If your company VPN is solid and strong enough, just with the SSTP, it will encrypt by the SSL certificate. But the voice and the conversation transition here, if your coordinate choose the Zoom, you should try to avoid that, keep the most confidential or most secret information, because it's online system. You don't know what inside it. You even don't know where it is. Okay, and I will give you the alternative or replacement if you want to build the online system by yourself. See, from the left side, I propose a parameter from the high different layers. Let's take a look at the bottom layer. The bottom layer from the people. People is very important concept even in the CISSP. Okay, people education. So here you can see in this case that no firewall anymore. So everyone should protect themselves. Everyone is IT administrator. But the ironic is that when I recording this video, I saw very sad news that the cyber attack that target government of Canada online system brought under control. Under control is a good thing, but you see it's severe. The man-made attack. The root cause is that hacker can always get the username and password from the other websites. So you see, if you set the same password with your social platform and the same password in the CIA, you see, hacker maybe did not interested in your Twitter or your Facebook network because there's no value to them. But how about the CIA? In this special circumstance, the CIA just missed the money. Okay, so that's the hacker's intention. So for the enterprise level, I think that since everyone is the part-time IT admin for themselves, for the individuals, so we should, give them the sense of the protection, how to harden your password, or even we can deploy some, the professional password protection platform solution, just like the 1Password. Okay, here 1Password. And another thing is that since the most of the people is not a professional IT administrator, so the real IT administrator should accompany with them for most of the time. Okay, that's very important. So if the end user they got any question, they should contact to our IT admin, maybe remote, maybe by phone, maybe by email, real time, because it can avoid them to avoid the part-time end user, part-time IT admin do something, determined to our whole system. Okay. And that's for the people, and for their device, we should deploy the MDM. MDM can do the remote patch. Remote patch is very important, no matter for the laptop, for the Windows, for the Windows Server, for Linux, for the Mac OS, and the remote device management. You see, patch is the first thing we need to take into consideration, and the remote desktop, remote management is another thing we need to think about. The good thing is that if your product based on Microsoft, we can offer Microsoft can offer you the Azure and the Intune. It can help you to manage the enterprise from just the whole product portfolio. And if you are using the Mac-based system, you can rely on the April Business Manager. So which can ensure once, just like this lady, she lost her mobile phone doing grocery, and the device can be wiped out immediately to keep the confidential business information leak. Okay. The Wi-Fi access. See, the people they got their device, they will try to access the internet. So the prevent phishing is also important. Here I got attached the link that there have some tips to avoid being easy for hackers if you in a public place. But you should keep in mind, no matter where you are, if you cannot make sure whether the network is safe or not, just use VPN. Data in motion means that the data is air, so you need to take into consideration that maybe sometimes you rely on the cloud platform. You should know that you cannot put everything onto the cloud platform. So just like here, the Zoom, there have some security issue before. So if you really want to harden your security, I think you should deploy the collaboration system yourself on premise. So the GTC is so good, the platform for you to deploy it. It's free, open source, so you can take a look. It's alternative. You can make the comparison, then you can choose maybe some the traditional or the normal, the weekly meeting is not so confidential. You can still use the Zoom or any other online platform, but if come very top secret, I think the on-premise system will your better choice. Okay. And the last one is the big picture data at rest, the incident management. So here the incident management is not just the pure of some user, they need to report their device lost, or they want to change something. I think the COVID-19 is the total incident for every enterprise. So it's a good chance or opportunity for you to take a look what you did so good, what you not so good, what your strategy changing when facing the COVID. So it's a good chance still for the IT department to take a look and how to face the incident. So how to make the real-time management and changing to the pandemic. Okay, so that's my answer for this topic. I really appreciate for your watching, and see you next time. Thank you.